Right, welcome back. Let's take a look at our trending topics now. And here they are. First up, hashtag Stellenbosch University. And this after another incident of alleged racism at the institution. And that still picture is what was captured by the student whose desk and equipment, his computer and his notes were urinated on by that student in the picture. So incidentally, I spoke to the student yesterday. Babalo is his name. And I asked him, how did the guy get into his room? And he says, well, his roommate was away and for the weekend, and he was expecting him back. So this incident took place at around 4 a.m. And so he'd left the door open, expecting his roommate to return. And the student in question then got in. And he says when he woke up, like, this guy is there, is urinating on his stuff, and he immediately grabbed his phone to record it. And he asked him, why are you doing this? And he said, well, this is what we do.
Well, the guy has since been suspended, right?
Yeah.
And I know that there's petitions all over the place. That was also one of the trends, is that sign this petition to have him totally removed from the university. But, I think we're going to watch this one. But the reality is that this is an ongoing saga in universities, and Stellenbosch in particular. And I know that this particular race is one that...
Huismare.
Yeah, Huismare. I mean, this is one that people, it speaks to in the incidents that are coming out of there. But I mean, it's one that's just people are speaking very much so about this. That I actually saw that clip while we were on air. Somebody tagged me, and I looked at this and I couldn't quite understand what was going on, because I think it was on my Instagram feed, and I was looking and I was like, all right, I'll get back to it. And then looked at it properly when we were off air, and I was like, what is going? That is so wrong. But I mean, yeah, I don't know, but this is the big one. Stellenbosch University still there and gaining traction on that.
We wish Babalo well, because he actually is really shaken, really traumatized by it all.
I can only imagine. I can honestly only imagine. All right, the next trending topic this morning is stage 4, and that's where we're at right now. Well, not now, but that's what we're going to have to endure, I think, it was yesterday and today. Stage 4 load shedding. They sent out a release basically late yesterday afternoon saying, due to further loss of generating capacity, load shedding will be increased to stage 4 from 5 until 10 o'clock. I'm not sure if that's going to happen again today. Is it still stage 4? We don't know. I mean, it changes. This is a moving target. You never really know. You think you got it. You know what you're going to do, and then boom, it changes. So I'm not sure if we are expecting, though, that there will be load shedding again between 5 and 10. But whether or not it's stage 4 or 3, we'll wait to find out.
Yeah, and then as you read that, you read about millions of liters of fuel being siphoned off from one of the power stations in Mpumalanga at Kriel. And so nice, neat operation going on there involving Eskom officials, the truck drivers who deliver the fuel, and of course others that are connected. They basically very neatly drive there with the fuel truck. The official signs off, the truck is diverted elsewhere, and there goes the fuel. Someone is paid handsomely, and we foot the bill as the taxpayer.
My God.
All of this going on while we're dealing with stage 4.
You can't, I don't know. All right, okay. Eltons Yankees. That's the next story. Have you got it there in front of you?
Yeah, arrested at OR Tambo International Airport on Saturday after he allegedly damaged property on an Emirates flight. So, I saw this yesterday, and just, mind-boggling, like, what happened?
Yeah. So I see a press release was from Eltons Yankees basically coming out. This was released yesterday, saying, on the morning of the 15th of May 2022, Mr. Eltons Yankees arrived back in South Africa, having spent 1 week in Turkey with his family. His family are still in Turkey. It's alleged that while on board the plane, a light was damaged. We believe that the incident has been unnecessarily heightened. Our client, however, remains compliant with the investigation. investigation process, and will address this matter with the seriousness it beckons. We would like to allow the legal authorities to attend to the matter, blah, 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 you know, that kind of thing. Please maintain the privacy. In closing, I can confirm that Mr. Yankees has been released and is not in police custody. But this was released 24 hours ago. No further comment.
But apparently they are considering mediation to bring an end to this whole saga.
Oh, okay. So there's a big talking one for you. Pravin.
Why is Pravin trending?
Pravin kind of trends all the time.
I can think of a lot of reasons,
Yeah.
but let me not get away or ahead of myself.
It all has to do with
Let's see
what's going
why
on.
Pravin is trending. No to privatization. Was SAA sold to Takatsu Consortium for just a lousy 51 Rand without Treasury input? So it seems like a lot of the questions are around the Takatsu deal still. Public Enterprise Minister Pravin Gordhan certainly faltering badly in his arguments that inevitably underestimates stage 2 effects of load shedding in the economy. So it's Eskom, it's SAA, and it's all a mess.
I mean, there are so many reasons. It really is. And also, I imagine there's a massive link. As soon as we went down to stage 4, again, the name comes up, Pravin Gordhan, the SAA, the whole thing. I just see a story coming out as well saying with the Treasury input withdrawn, Gordhan got off the hook for his appalling manipulation of due process. The taxpayer will now have to fork out some more money for SAA in the immediate months ahead, and maybe even more later.
And that's the thing. Because they, as Treasury, when they sent that communique to Scopa, why send it and then withdraw it later? Also, needs to be asked. And that opinion, I think it's Pierre de Vos on his page.
It is.
Absolutely correct.
Yeah.
It does kind of let him off the hook. And we're talking about due process because, why wasn't Treasury known in all of these dealings?
Yeah.
Again, what are the terms of that deal? Why should we be asking about it?
Yeah. All right, I'm looking at the time. We have to
go.
rush along. And then, of course, the soccer. We know about it.
My headache just returned.
Okay, should we not even talk about it then?
Yeah, in Newcastle, Arsenal, hey, listen, it is what it is. You know, when they say football will kill you, this is what we talk about. We lost.
Well, listen, all I know is I was handed 200 Rand yesterday. I took my first football bet ever for Liverpool. And Sariti, thank you. You paid up.
You're not thanking me?
No, I thank you for making the bet happen.
I told you. That's the easiest 200 you'll ever make.
Well, I got it. And I did give it to the kids, by the way.
Thank you.
That's theirs. Okay, there we go. We got to look at the question of the day now, and here it is. So we were asking you about the Stellenbosch University student that was recorded in a video urinating on a black student's belongings. He's been suspended pending a formal disciplinary hearing. Has the university done enough by just suspending the student? Well, we have to find out from you what you think. That's the question. Look forward to reading your response.